Goedenavond met Willem en het is de kwart voor 10 uurtjes 's avonds, zo kwart voor 22 uurtjes. Het is de 13 juni van 2026. En, godverdomme, ik vind het zo gek dat hier ik zit en het is ja, en daar is een probleem, een beetje probleem. Dit morgen was dit een groot probleem. Zo on de vliegtuig van de airplane. Het was zo verschrikkelijk. Zo verschrikkelijk. Ik dichtbij achter, can I get a wheelchair? So close. Maar nu is het oké. En ik hoop het wel. Zo hier we zitten in een bar. Het is kwart voor 10 uurtjes 's avonds. Ik was in een andere bar op Marrickville in Sydney. En het was mijn muziek, mijn mensen van mijn city. Maar het was zo jammer. Het was zo jammer. Zo jammer dat de mensen daar was. A long that's French. It's a long story. Maar hier is het misschien, ik denk het 7:30. En de muziek beginnen. En zo bijzonder. That's poker. drie meisjes van Canberra. Wat naam is Bauer. En het was de harmonies. Godverdomme, was het zo bijzonder. Maar ik wil het te horen. Maar voor ik begin, ik hier zitten. En daar zit mijn zak, mijn roodzak, klootzak, mijn balbag. De zak is op de chair hier. En een meisje even kijken en ik zeg, wil je de chair? Wat is een fucking chair? Dan chair, wil je een chair hebben? En zij zegt, no, nee, I said, my bag does not need a chair to sit on. And she said, is that okay? And I said, ja, zeker weten. Alsjeblieft. Graag. No, graag is ask. Take it. Neem maar. No, that's eat. Whatever. Fucking take the fucking chair. She said, thank you so much. And then she sat like there in that position. And then there was a whole table of, I think they might have had some connection with the band. But guess what? When the lovely three women from Bauer started singing, godverdomme jongen. Godverdikke. Deze even praten. En ik wil, I don't want to be a dick about it, but ik verstaan. No, that's understand. Ik stand. Ik was op mijn, I stood up. Met mijn hand, mijn oortjes, no, that's ours. My oorbells, that's fucking earrings. You know what I'm saying? I put my hand behind my ear to listen to these amazing harmonies, but in front of me, just imagine this is like the table, and it was like, it was the fucking chook shed. And I went, oh my God, we're back to the future. We are back to my days of trying to run events in many, many cities and whatever, and you get the fucking people that just need to have lessons in and tutorials in how to be a respectful audience. And you'd think that if you were brought up and grown up with people, godverdikke, ik geloof het niet. Just what was missing in your upbringing that you don't have the basic respect to shut the fuck up? Because what I wanted to say, but I didn't, because I'd already said to the lovely, lovely woman, the blonde woman, who then sat down next to the woman who had the only reason I didn't go up to her and say, excuse me, has anyone said that you look just like you're a doppelganger for Freya Ridings? Is I thought, I'm so tired and I just need to just dial it back, and I was at that point, but I just, when I didn't say that, I just sat back and I waited, and after about the third song, 1 second. Kayo. Thank you. To the king. Well, that's going to be... Just a minute. I just got to put the E back in. Yes, that will be interesting. That was me having a little interaction, not with him, but with his colleague. And his colleague I said, if I'm standing here and you're standing there, but if the positions were reversed, and usually they say, well, what do you like? I said, no. If you were standing here in front of me and I was serving you, what would you ask for? And by, we got to that. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it is not so late at all. I've got another 2 hours so I can keep my 251-day streak going on Babbel for French. I'm going to change that soon. I'm going to get off the French because I think, you know what, not like I'm proficient at all, but I've got some other things. I've got to get some Turkish into me because tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m, as in 1400 hours Australian time, it's going to be Australia versus Turkey. And I met a guy at the airport this morning, and I just saw the colours, and I went up to him and I said, I mean, he's Aussie as, but he looked like he just stepped off the plane from Istanbul. And I went up to him and I said, how much are you going to beat us by? And he went, oh man. He said, you know what, I don't know, but I'm going to be conflicted either way. And I went, I feel you, my brother. We shook hands. He slapped me on the back so hard and I coughed out a lung because he got that I got that he got that I got about what sport and about football is about and about culture and allegiances. So he's got the Turkish colours on, but I'm guessing he's probably born in this country, but I'm guessing mum and dad are from Cappadocia or Bergamo or Izmir or whatever. So he's a very, very, very proud Turkish heritage, but he's got it going on, and he said, oh man, I'm just the way he said it was he's not going to be happy either way. I mean, that's a bit of a sort of, you know, plane diving into the no pun intended, into the mountain. That's a communications thing, you know. When you finish, and I'll do this, I'm going to finish, you leave them on and up. If you want to have good interaction, and you might hear this from me, okay? So if I'm dealing with a customer service relation person, this is me, okay? So there's the nose diving into the mountain. I get it all the fucking time from so-called professionals, and as recently as my bloody ex-doctor surgery, them with a bunch of, and they can themselves and, but if you want to leave on a good note, well, it's Bill Quinn here from the train station. I'm going to have this one. I'm going to work out what the word of the day is. I'm going to make sure my winning streak, 252 days I think now, on Babbel is going. And then I'm going to learn some Turkish because tomorrow at 2 o'clock we're going to kill... I'll see what it is. Bye for now. Bye. See you, bye.